Hey everyone, how is it going? My name is Miss Tina and you are watching Swaziland, the occasional dose of my reviews, reactions and opinions. And today I'm going to react to the latest chapter of One Piece. I only know one thing about it, and that is that it's going to be awesome. This is what I have heard about the chapter, and I was like, okay, that's more than enough for me to be here. And also, sorry, there is one more thing. There is a break next week, unfortunately, so yeah, kind of. I was hoping that there would be more chapters, but it seems like breaks are everywhere. But at least we got some chapters going on, right? Thank you very much for the likes, the views, and the comments. I really appreciate them. So I'm really thankful for your interest and yeah, the usual things. Sorry, I'm a bit frazzled. I expected this chapter to come out actually yesterday or 24 hours ago, basically, and I even thought that, well, maybe today, 12 hours ago, but it didn't. So I was like, okay, it makes more sense. But now I'm after work, so I'm a bit, bit frazzled and a bit like, where am I? But I'm here. So let's get started with the chapter reaction. Chapter 1093, Luffy versus Kizaru. Okay, it seems interesting. I like the fight so far. Okay, and I can see that there is Kobe and Helmappo, and they are okay. Their glasses were stolen by cover request by Black Bean. Tarzi brothers steal Kobe and Helmappo's glasses, and in Japanese, Tarzi is a glasses monkey. Whatever you say. Okay, I can accept. I see. They are called glasses monkeys because they have this around their eyes, I bet. Japanese language is cool. But it's nice to see Kobe and Helmappo there. Okay, let's dive into it. Okay, I just saw the first page and the giant Luffy is like against Kizaru, she, Luffy, and everyone is shocked. Especially, I think Vegapunk is shocked there, but the others are watching Luffy being there. Yeah, and he's very happy about actually catching Kizaru. Okay, I can see the other characters. I try to okay, there's the sandal of Luffy. So I really have to look at the pictures because sometimes I'm so I'm just ready to read, and sometimes I don't watch out for the small details there. But now I can see Luffy's feet. It's not an interesting detail, but that's that. Okay. Well, this is a pickle, says Kizaru. And he's like, hey now. Luffy's starting. Be gentle. Well, sorry, Kizaru, this is no time for being gentle. So Luffy's like, with me, and Luffy's doing the same thing Kizaru has done to him. I think, I guess. He went flying. We should have used this chance to get out of here. I don't know, or should use this chance. Sorry. No. Who is that? Yeah, leave Kizaru to Luffy. Where are you going, Atlas? And Chopper is asking Atlas, and Atlas is like, to lower the stratum, I'm going to override the Pacifista's current objectives. If I don't, we'll be fried by the lasers the second we drop the barrier. Good thinking. Whoever controls the Pacifista will win this fight. And no one on the island has a higher command authority status than us Vegapunks. Well, this is what you don't know, that there is a person who is above you. That's a miscalculation. I thought that Vegapunk was actually a genius, but Just a second, Atlas. I'm coming with you, says the Star Wars the original. Huh? You think we are going to let you go, old timer? And it says himself. He's like, no, you are not going. The whole point is to keep you alive. I know, it's just... Frankie could come in. It seems Bonnie was knocked down to the lower stratum. Can you confirm? She survived? That's great. Kizaru kicked her face first into the barrier and ... How could a strapping young lad like you let that happen to her? My bad. I'll go and have her right away. Okay, so we can see now what are the objectives of each group. But the barrier is still up, says Frankie. Hey, this is Sanji. I want in on this Bonnie rescue mission. Well, of course you do. Vegapunk, I've got everything you asked me to bring aboard, says Jinbei. It seems like that Vegapunk is really planning to go, and it's not just a... So, Vegapunk's stuff will be on the ship. Maybe, we are preparing for Vegapunk's death to some extent, so maybe... But, you know what? People was actually speculating that he might die, but then again, I also heard that theory, which I really like, that Zoro wants Vegapunk to actually cure the people in Wano and from the smile fruit effects, and I think that if there is one person who can do that, that's definitely Vegapunk. So I'm rooting for that theory to be true, actually. I'll head back to the exit. Let's all rendezvous there, says Jinbei. So everything is like, everyone is splitting up and everyone knows what to do. Meanwhile, on the Fabio Stratum down below, yeah, stay away from the city center. Jewelry Bonnie must be close by. Okay, because there are babies and old men as usual, just like on Sabondi. And be on your guard, she could be hiding anywhere. Oh, flip. If you are careless, she'll age warp you. Son of a, where did that whippersnapper run off to? It's a nice ability to have when she is hiding. Half. Okay, this is a pose with, yeah. Blast her to bits. We have spotted Sentomaru. He has been burnt to a crisp. And she's like, Sentomaru. Yeah. Okay, a flashback maybe. No, she falls down. And Sentomaru actually caught her. Okay. Bonnie, get out of here. The Marines are coming. Wow, Sentomaru. And she's like, Sentomaru, what should I do? Can I hide until the heat dies down? Labostratum. Oh, Zoro, you guys are really going at it down there. Is it Luffy? Gachin? Jin? Need a hand? You just focus on Kizaru. Okay, that was Luffy, alright. Pant, and Zoro is fighting Rob Lucci, which is really cool. I really like that because it's like Rob Lucci has already fought Luffy, and I think it makes sense that now it's Zoro's turn. Rob Lucci has an interesting tattoo on his arm. That axe, that's kind of interesting. And it's nice to see Zoro with other sword poses as well. If this is the best he's got, it shouldn't fall to the captain to handle him. Bird. Is that so? Then I suppose the head of the Emperor's number 2 is still a decent consolation prize. Okay, so Lucci is like, I am going to kill you, sorry. Okay, I really like this conversation. Okay, Kizaru is flying. At this rate, I'm gonna take a dip in the ocean. Which you don't want, I suppose. And he's like, shh. I'm not sure what he's doing, but it's light reflects. It makes sense. Everything makes sense in One Piece. If it doesn't, it's something else. Yasakani no Magatama, whatever it means. Oh yeah, he uses the light. Okay, and oh yeah, he uses the light to travel back. That's actually smart. He uses his own attack, and Luffy's like, what the? And there are multiple. Okay, he has multiplied himself. That's interesting. And Luffy's like, what the hell? Eyes popping out as usual. Amano Murakumo, the last of the 3 imperial regalia of Japan. Okay, so probably the previous attack was already explained in a previous chapter, but reading chapters almost bi-weekly at this point due to these breaks, it really makes my memory hazy, especially about Kizaru's attacks. Okay, and the sword attack is there, and he's like, whoa, what is happening here? That hurt, and Luffy's got actually in his face. Gum booming down whip. Booming down, okay. Okay, Kizaru's are getting slashed. More hollow ghosts. Which one's the real one, he asks. Luffy seems to be conflating the holograms he encountered, okay, and Perona's fruit power. And you know what? It's actually not a bad thing. And whoa, gotcha. Okay, he's leading him somewhere. Gum, booming down, stamp. Okay, and he's stamping all of them. Okay. all of the holograms are today. Did I take out the real one too? Or were they all real? Kya! No way, he's back there. Okay. Okay, and Kizaru got to stop. Yeah, he got me. Oh, Luffy. And Nami's readying her thunder tempo, I suppose. How strange. Vegapunk's not here. Luffy's like, Hold on, let me in, Vegapunk. Okay, Sanji wants in the action, but no, he can't. What's gotten into you? You look like you are gonna burst a blood vessel. Okay, Vegapunk is in Vega Tank 8. You know good marine brigands. Don't you dare lay a finger on her. Hang on, Bunny, I'm coming. I'll be damned if I stand by while a little girl gets murdered. Okay, it's a bit unexpected from Vegapunk, but I suppose that they were, or they actually cared about each other. I'm not sure. There are so many mysteries which a few flashbacks would solve, but, you know, we have to hang in there. Apograms, don't go down, you're gonna get yourself killed, says Luffy. And where do you think you're going, Vegapunk? Okay, and Kizaru is ready for the action. And Luffy is jumping in front of him. He's like, wow, my eyes, it's so hot. And rays are shooting out of Luffy's everything, basically. And Frankie's like, I'm tagging along. Lilith, use General Frankie to get the ship out of danger. She's like, okie dokie. Okay, so Lilith is using General Frankie. Frankie is going with Vegapunk, and also it seems like that Sanji is going with them too. It leaves us with Usopp, Nami. Urgent update. Dr. Vegapunk is attempting to leave the Rebel Stratum and head down. Okay. I'm standing by to deactivate the Frontier Dome. And we can reseal it in a jiffy, right after they pass. Okay, so everything is ready. All Pacifista units come in. This is an override command from Vegapunk. Your new mission is to eradicate every last Marine on the island. And break next week. But there is a turn. Are the tides about to turn? No. I can. Okay, there's no more pages. Break next week, of course. There is no way, since there is a 5 elder star or 5 elder planet, Saturn there's no way that Vegapunk can ride it over unless Saturn has to come to the island and actually broadcast this to these Kumas. This is another possibility. Well, overall, I think it was a good chapter. I really enjoyed it. Good fights. It was really nice. For me, the highlight was definitely, on the one hand, the Luffy Kizaru fight, but on the other hand, it was nice to see Zoro fighting Rob Lucci, and you know they are like, I'm the coolest. No, I'm the coolest. Sorry. So it's a brilliant take, and the story keeps progressing, and I like that. It's a bit weird for me that Vegapunk now suddenly wants to save Bonnie, but then again, as I mentioned before, since there is this connection between them, it does make sense, right? So that, you know, they all have this weird relationship, and I really like that everyone was discussing that, or, yeah, I mean, I actually watch other reactors too, because I enjoy their reactions very much, and, yeah, I do think that it makes sense. How things go, and I really like this relationship they have, you know, Kizaru, Sentomaru, Kuma, Vegapunk, and Bonnie, and you know all these characters coming together. It's such an interesting. It's almost like a Rubik's cube. It's a bit not there yet, but it's still pretty. But when it's done, it's going to be perfect. So I really have high hopes for this arc. Because Egghead Island, we don't know where we are at this moment. You know, we can be at the middle of it, or this is the second half, or I don't know, second half, second third of this whole thing. And this is also very exciting because you don't know what to expect. There is not really a Kaido here to defeat, because you know in Wano you knew that there's no way that you are going to defeat Kaido in 20 or 50 chapters. Let's be honest, 50 chapters is like no way it's going to happen, right? But in this case, when we are going to escape, who fights whom, who will win, what will happen, and these intermissions from the real world, so to speak. So these intermissions from Kobe's adventures and Garp and everything. So it's unexpected, it's new, and I think that after Wano we really did need it, something like this, because it's like it maybe was too much for us, you know. Wano was really long, and now that the anime is actually finishing it off, it's so nice to say goodbye to everything, right? And now this is fresh, and we are not just the same position. Yeah, we are not in the same place. Maybe that's why Oda decided to do these chapters like this. I'm really excited for the end of the year, because you know, at around late December or early January, I tend to do, as I mentioned before, a best chapters of the year kind of thing, and this is the time when I actually reread the previous chapters. I usually reread One Piece when I want to research something, or I want to react to something, but in this case I haven't read these chapters too often, so I have seen them, I've seen the reactions to them, I've read them, whatever, but then it's like 1 week and it's over, 2 weeks the next chapter comes, and it really makes it in my mind really it's a bit fragment. But you know, when I try to read it as a whole, I think it will make a difference, and maybe my opinion will change too. Thank you very much for being here, and as always, if you like this, please leave a like, and if you like the whole thing, you can also subscribe and the usual things. Okay, thank you very much for being here, and have a lovely day. Bye bye.